Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish of true class! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan break through nice and early, just as they wanted it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Plenty to aim at here. Zaire Emery. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Hernandez. Cleared away. It's gone for a throw-in. Zaire Emery tries one from range. Oh, cracking effort.
Zaire Emery certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Hesse, and it's made its way to him. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. Hernandez. So just a one. And he's decided to go for it. And it's Lopez. And this is Messi. Near Shiro. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's gone for goal! And no, just off target. Deftly away. Pinches it off him. Nicely weighted ball. It's Neymar! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Milan given another corner. Shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Las Palmas have the chance to go the other way. He's on it, can he get away? And he's quick to get rid. Aims beyond the defence. No luck with that dink over the top. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Stefan de Vrij. Now Van Dijk. Hernandez. It's Van Dijk. And it's Stefan de Vrij. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, terrible pass. Miyashiro. And this is Hesse. Kimmich. Now Van Dijk tries to thread one through. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Now it's Hesse. The ball has bounced loose now. Out of play for a throw. Tries to play it through. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Neuer claims it, safe hands. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look to...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Want to throw in. And it's Van Dijk. Kimmich. And the shot! Hesse. In with the challenge. And here's Neymar. Miyashiro. Now it's Hesse. Chance here to counter. Hernandez. Neuer. And he thumps it clear. Miyashiro. Now it's Hesse. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. So a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Milan just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
We're on the move again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Alexander-Arnold. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Foden. It's a good run down the right. That's a decent clearance.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That has ended up in no man's land. He shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's in plenty of space here. Tacho with a fine tackle. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Now this, and he shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. This looks promising. He's had a shot! Alexander-Arnold can clear it away. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hesse. Ribery. Foden. Foden going face to face with his great rival. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Las Palmas choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Las Palmas really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min running at top gear. And that has been knocked clear. But they've got it again. And it's Ribery. Ribery! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is well cleared. So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19, el dorsal
Tacho.
21.
Great vision.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
De Vrij with the foul. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Cleared without hesitation.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post. And that was very necessary. Neither of these goes for a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. Now it's Mbappe. Defending was strong and firm. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Good effort from distance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Sandro Ramirez.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
We are into overtime. Pass somewhat off target. Sandro Ramirez. Alexander-Arnold. And time is up. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it may be smiles all round, Peter, but it's a game that's given the boss some
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, David Alaba. One of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Milan have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Well, we're on the way. And it's Messi. Asensio getting this one clear. That is very well defended. Alexander-Arnold. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. And it's made its way to him. Chance for a shot! It's in! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Gol! Ha segnato al sesto minuto, numero 10.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pacho. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Garcia. Safi Sali. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That'll be a throw-in. Bellingham. And Carreras. Ribery. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. He's found space here. And the finish! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Valverde.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's a sharp little ball here. And Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Ribery. Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And just like that, he's into double figures now. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's well spotted. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alaba. Looking for options for movement. Messi. And he plays one through. And he's certainly... Neymar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need, off the shoulder of the last defender.
And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising. Zaire Emery. That's a cute ball. Alaba calmly anticipates. Bellingham has created one goal already. Safi Sali. And he welcomes it in. Real chance! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe finding himself in space. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. He has found a way through. Crossed it again. Punched away. Shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gone behind for a goal kick. Carvajal cuts out the pass. Ribery. And that's been won straight back. Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, nice touch.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Not the most accurate pass. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Neymar. Neymar! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, well played, well played. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Milan have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Milan are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23. Numero 10.
So, into the second half.
Numero 7. Neymar.
Aims beyond the defence.
Il numero 11.
Can he get it through?
Il numero 8.
And he can thump it away. And it's Son Heung-min.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking to play him in. Mastantuono. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Gets a good foot in there. Son Heung-min. Good ball over the top. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. Alaba is there and he can get that clear. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. Milan needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Brilliantly cut out. Carvajal. Mastantuono. Zaire Emery. Done delicately. And that should get the job done. He'll try from distance! And for a moment, time stood still. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. No, that's been intercepted. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Valverde. Foot in. Mbappe knocks it into space. That is good alertness. It's played through for him. Now there's a fight, and he shoots! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Gonzalo Garcia is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Plantronics. And it's Son Heung-min. Carvajal. And it's Bellingham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Played down the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And they've been given a corner.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
75 minutes played. Zaire Emery. Bellingham. Nice bit of trickery. He's found a way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance! So close to drawing level.
Vinicius Junior was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 2.
Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Takes a shot! Oh, strongly challenged there. And this is Son Heung-min. Always goal side. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kimmich for Stefan de Vrij. Hernandez. And this is Son Heung-min. Thinks about the shot. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's decided to go for it. That's got him rattled. Carvajal. 4 added minutes on the board. Zaire Emery. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alexander-Arnold tries to play it through. Bellingham. He is through here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And he's taking no chances there. And there goes the final whistle. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win.